Hi everyone and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And tonight I want to make a connection between your grip, your lever or your wrist hinge, and impact. I think those are really important feels and that can lead you onto a road to success if you just have a kind of almost like a little mini swing, or you get a feel for how those are connected, how they feel, and what impact feels like from start to finish. So the first thing I want to do is go over your grip real quick. It's kind of like a mid-season check. So the very first thing you do, again, leading edge runs up the shaft line. The face appears slightly open because it's not on the ball yet. And so you take your lead hand and put it in your fingers, and your hand wraps on top. Okay, so you should have a really good grasp of what the grip feels like in your hand, in the fingers, and it wraps on top. Okay, so you can see just how my arm hangs in its shoulder socket. That's how it goes on the club. Then my trail hand goes right on the side of the grip and right into my thumb. So my hand matches the face. So what that does is it sets me up for my hand now to work as a lever. And when my hand works as a lever, it makes this trail hand work and react this way. So my palm is facing down a little bit more rather than out and open. So once I get my hand on the club, in the fingers and over, and my right hand goes right on the side, and I set it up to the ball, now all of a sudden I have this lever. So as the lever goes back, you can see what it does to my hand. It puts a little cup in my wrist. And the last thing that we're going to connect is how I come into impact. So after I lever, see, now I've got to feel how my right arm and shaft work together into the ball. So I got my grip, I got my lever, and now I can see once I clear my hip, I can feel how my right arm lines up with the shaft and goes into the ball. So I think if we can develop those feels, get your hands on the club right, get them feeling what the face is supposed to feel like, what the lever is supposed to feel like, what your hand's supposed to feel like, then all of a sudden we have this connection between this arm and the shaft and the face and what it's like for it to move into the ball. So at first, what I would do is try to hit something. Obviously, I've got an impact bag here. So once I get set up, I get my grip, then I have my lever and turn my hip, and I'm into the bag. So again, I got my grip, I've got my lever, my left hip gets out of the way, and now I can feel how my arm and my hip and the shaft and the face all work into the golf ball. I mean, these are simple little things that you can feel that hopefully they develop into something big in your golf swing, but we have to start small. So now what I do is start to hit a couple. So now that I've got the feel of what it feels like to go into that impact bag, I'm gonna do the same thing with the ball. So I'm gonna get my grip. My grip gets on there right, and I'm gonna just start tapping the ball at first. So I get my hands right where I want them to go. Then again, I lever back and I start to feel what it's like to lever and then get my hip out of the way and feel my right arm run into the ball. You know, we have to start small, and we have to start at a place where we don't get too far away from the golf ball, because you have to remember that, you know, if I'm going all the way up here and all the way back down to the ball, I'm trying to work on a specific thing, and the golf club is traveling 100 miles an hour. That's very hard to get a feel or a change. I may think I'm doing something, but make sure that you get good at these little things, your grip, this little lever, and what impact feels like, and then you can start kind of spreading it out a little bit and making the swing a little bit bigger, even a little bit faster. So now I take the next ball, I'll make a practice swing, and now I start to lever even more. And now as I lever even more, I start to feel how my swing starts to develop. I still have the grip, I still have the lever, and I still am starting to feel how my arm is matching up with the shaft. I'm gonna go not real fast, but maybe just take a little bit bigger swing now. So again, I've got my lever, and then I start to feel, now I start to get into impact a little bit. So again, that was pretty good, pretty straight. So now let's go a little bit further. So again, all I'm doing is trying to develop what the grip feels like, and how the grip gives me my lever, and how the lever gives me this connection between my arm and the shaft of the club. I'm not doing anything more complicated than that. Now I start to feel a little bit bigger swing now. So I start to feel again the lever, my grip gives me the lever, and now the position in my arm and the shaft and what that feels like and the connection between them two going into the ball. So I'll do that one more time. Get ready to go. I got my grip, I got my lever and my impact here. So I felt a lot of the same stuff. I started out with an impact bag, then I pretty much chipped or tapped the ball, and then it got a little bit bigger, and then finally, into a little bit fuller swing. I had the same idea, to see at those slower speeds I can feel that. And those are really good feels for me to, especially mid-season, to kind of go over a review, because they are rock solid, and if I can concentrate on something that I know is going to hold up under pressure, I know it can work for you too. It's going to make you a better player, especially out there on the golf course when we've got a little pressure. These feels are great feels to kind of fall back on, and I hope this helps, and I hope your summer's going well and your game's getting better as you follow me along through this journey as well. Like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf. Want to take a live lesson from me, or you have a question? Visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com. And thanks for watching.